friends, it's Mr. Alex from Adams Memorial Library, and I'm back with another installment of the Online Origami Club. Now today, we're going to make a really cool origami project, our origami penguin. Don't forget that you can pick up your Online Origami Club kit at either our curbside door or at the front desk. We still have a few left, so you definitely want to make sure that you get yours. Now, for today's penguin, we're going to need just a couple of things, and let me show you what we'll need. So for today's origami penguin project, we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need a practice sheet of paper, and this can be anything that you have at home. Today I'm using this blue copy paper, but it could be origami paper that you have at home, copy paper from your house, or notebook paper, anything like that. We have our final sheet of origami paper, which we have from our origami club kit. And remember, we only get one of these, so that's why we want to practice first before we make our final penguin. We also have a pair of scissors, and we're going to use these to trim our paper. And we have a crayon, marker, or something else that we can use to decorate our practice penguin with and make it just a little bit more exciting. Let's get started. Okay, so just like with any origami project, our first step is going to be to turn our practice paper into a square. So we're going to fold just like this, line it up nice and even, and make a nice sharp crease down this side. This is where our scissors will come in, and we'll take our scissors and we're going to just trim off this little extra bit here that we don't need. And like all of our other origami projects, this is our first step. Now for this origami project, this line here down the center is going to be our guideline, and we're going to fold each of these corners over, but not the whole way to the center guideline. We're actually also going to use the point and fold down from the point without the paper touching the center guideline, and have it look something like this. So we have a flap on the side. We're then going to do the same with this side of the paper, folding down so that we have a point at the top of our paper, but not touching that center guideline. And give it a nice sharp crease, just like that. And that's the first step to our penguin, where we have both of these flaps here. All right, the next step to our penguin is that we're actually going to fold our penguin's flippers. And we're going to do that by folding this bit here up, like this, and then back down, still leaving a little bit of extra room, so that it'll look something like this. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Folding up and folding back down. But once again, not the whole way. Alrighty, and at this point, our penguin should look something like this. Now we're going to take and we're going to fold it so that these parts that we just worked on here are on the outside along the center crease, giving us something like this. Alrighty, at this point, we're going to fold the top of our penguin down to make the head, and we're going to fold it back as well and crease it that way to make our fold. This next part is probably the trickiest part of the whole penguin. We are going to take and flip our penguin this way so that the flippers and everything that we have just had were out. And we're going to take and fold the head down so that it's also right along the center crease, and it'll look like that. Make a nice sharp crease at the top and fold our penguin in half this way. Line everything up, give it some nice sharp creases, and that step will be complete. It'll look something like this. Now we want to finish the penguin's head by pulling this piece, which you should be able to pull by itself, up just a little bit until it makes a triangle. And then we'll take and crease that as well. So this is going to be our penguin's head. The last two steps are that we're going to give our penguin its body. And in order to do that, we're going to take this point down here and fold it back to this point here, folding it inside of our penguin. Just like this. Now, at this point, we want to give our penguin a foot. So we're going to take that piece that we just folded back in under here, and we're going to flip it back out slightly so that it makes a little triangle. And it'll look like that. At this point, our origami penguin's complete, but as we know, no practice origami would be completely finished until we decorate it. So we're going to take our crayon or our marker, and we're going to give our penguin some features. We might want to give our penguin a beak and shade that in. And we might want to give our penguin an eye. So we'll color one of those in as well. And there we have it. Our very cool origami penguin is now finished. Make sure to practice plenty of times and then get your final piece of origami paper and make that as well. I'll show you what mine looks like at the end. All right, and after lots and lots of practice, I finally took my Origami Club kit paper and made this chill penguin. Now, don't forget that you can still get your Online Origami Club kits here at the library, either through curbside or front desk pickup. You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now YouTube, to find more information about our other great programs for kids that we're doing here at the library. And finally, if you have pictures of your origami, we'd love to see them. So make sure you email them to us at kids@adamslib.org. Happy crafting!